Então a chegar lá Noire. Está ligado? Não. Não está a ver. Só conferir. E o jogo parece ser um bocadinho grande. Ah, tinha terminado aqui. Atropelamento. Não via matrícula. Carro vermelho, matrícula amarela.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Mouthpiece first strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Son, you're a couple of places.
Então,
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
Well, you don't see that
his
every day.
print, and he still confessed. I don't want to be rude. but I
Watch
ain't got
it.
time for talk.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might be tied.
I'll speak to the DA. She's suffering enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions. I'll convince him to let it go. How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Parece que temos uma testemunha.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Because a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Boné. Boné.
Phelps? Landed on his face and ended up here. I must have struck him from behind. Patterson has life insurance. We can notify next of kin.
Então. Oi. Se calhar ainda tinha mais qualquer coisa. Não há mais. Pronto, não há mais.
What have you got on the victim?
The mall reports he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers. Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your
Body
desk.
traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Pronto, eu olhando aqui para isto, vejo que este tentou, o condutor tentou travar. Um bocadinho, mas é só um bocadinho. E quando ele acerta, não trava. Mas também pode ser tipo, ele tentou travar, mas pelo aquilo que ele disse também, ele parece que tem sangue no corpo que não foi do atropelamento. Cá para mim, aqui neste bar, se calhar levou uma facada e quando saiu o outro vinha com o carro. Tipo, ele se calhar pode ter sido morto de propósito. O outro que vinha com o carro para matar, que sabia que ele passava aqui. Ou então, cá para mim, deve ser essa cena. Ele saiu daqui, levou uma facada ou coisa assim, e ia bêbado e o outro por acaso vinha a passar com o carro. Isto é um bom prognóstico. Então, outra vez. Então vamos aqui à testemunha de Jeová.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Brigando lá embaixo, pois.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Go on.
Then a third person, another man, got involved.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the
Eu
rest.
ali acertei duas das três porque se calhar devia ter ido por aquela ordem que aquilo aparecia e eu saltei logo.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Why are you lying, Lynch? What are you covering up?
Is that the best you've got? You expecting me to confess to being the driver? I'd suggest you speak to someone who saw what happened. I'm about done speaking to you.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah, Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No, he came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Stalling just makes us more inquisitive, Lynch. We'll get to the bottom of this, with or without you. That guy has a serious attitude problem. You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Isso é que eu não entendo do jornal. Está ali
Are
no
you
jornal.
sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem, and we have a chance to help.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. Sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a benefit to society at large.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Uma chapada no vizinho.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Como é que eu descobri uma faca? Hein? Eu acho que isto é só. Isto que é o gajo clica aqui nas teclas e isto roda pouco. E às vezes. Então, se descobrir uma faca com sangue, caralho. Quer ver qualquer coisa? Estou a carregar o máximo no W, o máximo no D. Só que às vezes aquilo tem umas letras ali. O máximo no S, o máximo no A. Depois é bem estranho. Então descobrimos uma faca com sangue. Prontos. Ainda continua a dizer que tem aqui qualquer coisa, caraças. Ora, W no máximo. Ele já encontrou aqui. D no máximo. Pois. Pois. Segura. Mano. Ele diz que ainda a dica está aqui. Isto está bugado. Ó, ele faz. Pois. Esta merda está bugado. Que ele diz aqui que ainda tem ali a dica. Fodido com esta merda. Ele não consegue ler ali. Esta merda não faz. Eu estou a clicar. Não faz. Olha, puta que pariu. E não vai ficar resolvido isto.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Pois, deixa lá a puta da faca, foda-se. Ainda continua a dizer que tem a dica ali. Então, agora o que é que eu tenho que fazer? Então como é que se chama aquela merda? Pessoas. William, proprietário do líquido vermelho suspeito. Pois era ali. Mas parece não. Foda-se, estou fodido. É que esta merda ficou bugada, caralho. Esta merda está bugada. É que não dá para pegar aqui na puta da faca, caralho. Faz parte do crime. Isto faz parte do crime. Fodida. Pronto, ficou bugado o jogo. Foda-se. Mano. Caralho, meu. Foda-se. Merda do caralho, meu. Dos botões. Já viram que a gente falha por causa da jogabilidade?
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Tem que se clicar nas teclas e mais aqui o rato do lado esquerdo.
KTI Radio reminds you an ounce of prevention saves...
Não vou nem, caralho.
It's a lucky break getting the partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
Not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you, Steve?
I didn't know I was making myself out to be.
Any central unit. 459 with possible suspects inside at 829 South Olive. Unit AL code 2 identified.
full.
Any central unit. 459 with possible suspects inside at 829 South Olive. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 459.
Roger, 11K. Your 459 is at 829 South Olive Street at Silman's Jewelry Store. 11K code 2.
You got that safe open yet, or what?
Your girlfriend is looking over my shoulder again. I swear she says one more word.
Honey, it's best if you let him work. Floyd, you better hurry up. That was a hell of a crash we made getting in.
LAPD, hands up, all of you!
Jesus! Jake, Morty, come and blast this cop!
They're upstairs. Upstairs! This wasn't my idea, mister.
You keep an eye on them.
LC.
Mister, come get me. There he is. Blast him.
Give it up, LAPD!
Damn it. Bitch caught me napping.
Get after her.
Ah, espera.
Thank you for listening.
O gajo está no carro?
LAPD, out of the car, lady.
Ai, a gaja. Espatou-se com o carro. E eu ainda ia para dentro da carrinha. E todos os carros que lá estavam levavam o mais pesado. Isto aqui é um polícia do caralho. De experiência.
You're gonna kill someone!
Ah, vou ter que ir a correr atrás de outro.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Eu não disse que tinha que ir a correr atrás do gajo.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Os gajos para apanhar uma até sei lá quantos.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
No wonder he killed Phelps, driving like this. All right, I give up.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
Give it up, LAPD! How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
Por causa de você, matei 20 gajos ali atrás.
He is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all hard at the prospect of paperwork, don't you? A long list of prominent major witnesses appears.
Não vi quem é que disse que era para notificar. Pois.
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
Leave the dame alone, Phelps.
Então. Não entendo, este gajo entra. Ah, porque não consegue abrir. Não consegue abrir a porta. Ah, está fixe. Man, antes curtia mais aquele carro.
For 4 years, the brave. Any Century into the 415 possible mental case. At 7th and Flowery, Indiana, code 3 identified.
Sai da frente,
Elysian Fields Developments would like to help you to secure your future. I'm Leland Monroe, and I'm here today to offer you every peacetime soldier's wildest dream. With our new house and land packages, your shining knight can rule his very own kingdom of a half-acre block right here in the heart of Los Angeles. These are modern, elegant houses, priced competitively, just the right size to fit growing families like yours. So make the call on Bradshaw 2250. Elysian Fields.
Watch it! That's way too close.
Não fuges, não.
Hey, look out for the pedestrians.
Any Century into the 415 possible mental case. At
7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3, identify.
This is car 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD.
Para correr mais rápido acho que é este.
Put your hands in the air.
Então.
Here he is. See him? Be careful. He looks dangerous. Don't make me chase you.
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Já fiquei sem boné, caralho. Foda-se. O que é que vais fazer, caralho?
Farewell, cruel world!
Foda-se. Isto a vida de polícia é cada uma. E é mesmo, é? Bem, só mais um bocadinho. Dá-me um bocadinho.
I should have driven. Are you fine?
Caralho, meu irmão deixou um gajo trabalhar.
You have got problems, Phelps.
Quem é que manda passar ali a rua? Sem mais nem menos.
Yes? Hello?
This is Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You're lying, Lorna. You pushed him in front of the car.
You think you can prove that? I suggest you arrest me now.
Nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? So he turned blind?
Yes. He was still yelling at me when the car hit him.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We were always arguing. So what?
No liga aí agora.
Gonna need more than that.
Like I said, Lester was a great guy when he was winning. A really sunny, bright guy. Trouble was, he hardly ever won. And when he lost, he was an evil son of a bitch.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
I didn't love him, I admit it. But that's not a crime.
Está aqui um telefone onde? Onde é que está o telefone?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks for your help.
Pronto, já sei o que é. Eu errei ali nas perguntas, mas não interessa.
What now?
Back downtown for the autopsy report. Let's see what the coroner makes of Lester Patterson.
A autópsia vai dizer que o gajo levou uma bacana por causa da faca.
You can only feel sorry for someone for so long before you begin to despise them.
Vamos lá. Se houver um crime, é resolver o crime e é até fazer sair.
Units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2. Identify.
Unbelievable!
Also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2. Identify.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Look out! More of them! Put them down!
Let's go.
11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's code 4. Notify a supervisor to the coroner.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised. Suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's Army surplus is code 4.
Prontos. Está tudo. Eu conheço esta música. Não dá para entrar no carro.
LAPD, I need your car, now.
Então, como é que eu fiz aqui? Era aqui? Então, qual é o botão? Ah, é o E. É o E.
what I have to ask you to get out of the car.
Be
Now.
careful with it, copper.
Ah, então. Foda-se, mas eu queria música agora. Então. Foda-se, então não tenho música. Então, o que aconteceu aqui?
What took you so long? They're getting away.
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track.
Há qualquer coisa que não bate certo com estes gajos.
You look like a rat with a gold tooth in your white. Take the man inside.
LAPD!
Making a run for the door. Stop it, Phelps.
Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. Code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd and Hill Street is code 4. Code 4.
Watch it.
Todos. Qual é o carro que eu vou roubar?
You look at this clown.
Pronto, está tudo. Está engraçado o jogo. Esta coisa de poder agarrar os carros que quer e isso. Está fixe. Isto é do... Tem cenas do GTA. Acho que o estilo de cidades e isso tudo, só que é mais antigo. E meteram aqueles carros. Pronto. Está tudo. Até amanhã.